Former bully asked me out. IF-18 started university this year. My school is located outside my home province, so I wasn't expecting to see too many people from high school here. However, I did see this one guy from high school, Thomas M18, here. To say Thomas and I had a difficult past is a bit of an understatement. He tormented my friends, especially me, during our preteen years, and for the first 2 years of high school. He would always call me the most hurtful things and was your typical bully. I don't know why he hated me, though I think he probably thought I was an easy target. He stopped picking on us around grade 11, and I thought that was it. Apparently, according to some of my friends, he turned over a new leaf around that time. Fast forward, and I see him during orientation week. He approached me and said hi. I returned his greeting and we made some small talk, but I tried to keep things relatively short. During this chat, I learned that surprise, we're in the same program and even in the same residence building. He seemed happy with this, as in his words, it was nice to see a familiar face. Over the next few weeks, we've been chatting pretty regularly, given that we do have pretty similar schedules. I've been trying to give short, polite answers, but whenever we talk, he just doesn't shut up. I sometimes suspect that he actively seeks me out for a chat. Earlier today, when I was at the campus gym, I saw Thomas. I tried to avoid his general area in the gym and kept my AirPods in my ears, hoping that he would not notice me. About halfway through my set, I heard him call out to me. We talked for a bit. I was annoyed at this stage, as he did interrupt my workout, and then he starts asking me if I need help with any of the equipment or anything like that. I declined his offer, and then he bluntly asked me out. I didn't think I heard him properly, so I asked him to repeat what he said. He then said he wanted to take me out for lunch or something like that. I said something along the lines of now wouldn't be a good time, but he persisted and said that it could be fun. At this stage, I snapped. I told him that I thought he was beyond repulsive and dumb as crap if he thought I'd go out with him. He looked very shocked at this, and before anything else could be said, I grabbed my bag and left. Later, I told my roommate about this, and she said that I was sort of an ass, but that she could understand where I was coming from. Am I the a-hole? Before I go on with the update, I'd like to thank everyone who responded to my first post. I appreciate it. Given that we are in the same res and share several classes and a 3-hour Monday lab, I have been catching some glimpses of Thomas from time to time throughout the week. I saw him a lot on Monday, given our lab, but we didn't speak. Throughout the rest of the week, I didn't see him too much, and was starting to think things would end there. That was until Thursday night. I was hanging out in the dining area of the res, catching up on some readings. It was around 9 p.m., so the area was largely empty. About 15 minutes into my readings, I saw Thomas, and who I'm assuming is his roommate, walking around. I think they were just grabbing some food or something. I continued doing my readings, and then I just saw him pull him. I guess his roommate left by this stage standing pretty close by. When I looked at him, he asked if he could speak with me. I said fine. The only reason I think I did bother listening to him was because I felt faintly bad for lashing out the previous weekend. He told me that he was very sorry for bothering me in the gym when I appeared busy, and he should have known that I'd still have reservations about talking with him, given how he treated me in the past. He went on for a good few minutes about how terrible he was and how much grace I had for even speaking with him for the past few weeks. Then he started saying things like how there were no excuses for his behavior and so on. I asked him that if he thought there were no excuses, then why did he pick on me? Since I was a pretty quiet kid, I said that he probably thought I was an easy target. He denied this and just became quiet around this stage. I asked again, and then he said that he did it because he liked me for a very long time, were his exact words. He also said he wanted me to go out with him last weekend so that he could apologize more formally because he respected me. I will admit, I felt really annoyed at this stage, so I told him his apparent feelings were a cop-out and that he probably thought it would make me forgive him. I told him that him telling me this made my stomach churn. He looked a little surprised at this and didn't say anything. I then told him that if he had any of his so-called respect for me, he'd keep his distance. He agreed and said that he was sorry for bothering me again. Friday passed by pretty smoothly, and I don't remember seeing him at all, so hopefully he got the message. Notable comments. I got bullied by boys and heard the boys tease you when they like you nonsense a lot, and I could tell that in every case, not one of them liked me. Even the ones who found me attractive when I got older did not like me when they bullied me. I doubt he liked her then. It's possible, but more likely that he saw her as an easy target then, and is just attracted to her now, and hopes to use that to break down her defenses. But I like the post and update, and hope it goes viral to teach guys that this trope is as bad as all the other rom-com crap, and bullying is just bullying, not flirting. It doesn't get you what you want. Loki Pup Sweetness 456 NTA. My bully added me on Facebook, and for a while during lockdown at the beginning of the pandemic actually started to hit on me. So I finally asked him, WTF was up with that, considering how he treated me when we were in HS. He acted like he had no idea what I was talking about. A therapist friend told me that it was likely he didn't remember we had graduated more than 20 years ago because it didn't register to him back then, whereas I had been scarred by him. Needless to say, I blocked him for my own peace and well-being. I hope your bully leaves you alone now. Astrophysics Jagarl